welcome back to another high-octane episode of the Fan and Fanatic Pep Rally. So, without further ado, let us get into the first segment, Inside the Mind of the Fanatic. Father,
Yes.
take it away.
Thank you. I think I have two good ones here. The first one I think is going to be somewhat obvious, but give us a little bit of context. Explain it to us. So I have a search here by you in Google. Braves frozen Fanta McDonald's.
So earlier today I heard a commercial for McDonald's, and they were advertising some of their menu items, and some of their frozen drinks, and one of their frozen drinks is a Braves frozen Fanta, which because like they have frozen Fantas at McDonald's. A Braves frozen Fanta is basically just frozen Fanta with like blue and red frozen Fanta, hence the name Braves frozen Fanta.
No connection at all to either the Freeze, who I believe is sponsored by Quick Trip, or
Racetrack.
Wow, terrible. Sorry. Racetrack, or the Frozen Rope.
No.
Now, we'll hear more about the Frozen Rope a little later. Okay, so
McDonald's
has a Braves frozen Fanta that is red and blue.
Duh.
What are those flavors?
I think like cherry and blue raspberry.
Makes sense. Okay. All right. And then the second one here, I have no idea what this is, so I am ready to learn like everybody else. We have a search for HB, as in boy, HBA, Hannetball, HANETBALL. What's that?
So I was watching YouTube earlier, and I looked up Spanish sports full game broadcast, which many of y'all might remember from a few pep rallies ago. We were talking about Today Ane. Anywho, so I guess like one of my YouTube results was a video of that league with Spanish commentary, but I myself did not find any. Like, I don't know what the heck Hannetball is, so I couldn't tell you the rules.
So we have no idea what Hannetball is. Like, what was the video? Did it show you what the sport was?
What
were they doing?
I think it was just a game replay, honestly, like I said.
Well, what were they doing in the game? Like, what is Hannetball?
Honestly, I didn't watch the whole thing through. I'm sorry.
You saw nothing about Hannetball.
No, I'm sorry. I know I should be more prepared, but what the heck, I'd like to say.
All right, so I'm just pulling this up. And this is, I just see a picture. There's people running around. There's a guy like literally in like an adult version of like a kid's playpen that is circular. And I have no idea. So everybody look it up. Hannetball seems interesting. Hannetball 360 is actually the name of the sport. So there you go. Something new for you. Okay, we're done with that one. Go on.
All right, next segment. This week in sports history. Father, take it away.
All right, I think I got a good one. So this week, back in the year 2000, the brand new millennia, Tiger Woods, at the age of 24, becomes the youngest player to win the career Grand Slam. Do you know what that is in golf? The Grand Slam?
I don't know. I've only heard
winning all of the majors.
Oh yeah, like so the Open, the Open, the U.S. Open. Oh no, sorry, the British Open, the American Open, the British Open, the U.S. Open, the Masters, and
the PGA Championship. Okay, now
why do I always?
So at 24, becomes the youngest player to do this by winning the Open or the British Open.
The Open
on the old course at St. Andrews. He closes out the weekend with a 3 under par 69 for a 19 under 269 total, which was the lowest score at a major championship at the time. So that's pretty cool stuff from Tiger Woods there back in 2000.
All right. Now, as for my fact, this week back in 1940, American John Sigmund began swimming for 89 hours and 46 minutes from St. Louis to to Crothersville, Mississippi, in the Mississippi River. 292 miles. Longest solo swim of all time. Wow.
You know what that reminds me of, Parker? And you may remember this.
Oh, no.
One day, we were on the beautiful Lake Burton. Lake water so clean you can drink it. With some friends, right? And on Lake Burton there's a dam. And then maybe a couple miles away from that dam, there is this camp. I think
Camp Crystal Lake.
Well, it looks like it's straight out of Friday the 13th. Which exciting this year in October we get a Friday the 13th. Let me guess. But anyway, so if you will recall, so we're in this boat and we've made this drive on the water, and your mother claims that she could easily swim from Camp Crystal Lake to the dam, because apparently that's what campers. It's not like a functioning camp anymore. But back when it was, our friend Mr. Walter, he recalls a kid swimming from the campsite to the dam and back. And your mother's like, "Oh, I could do that. I could do that. I could do that."
Mother, you're all talk, no action.
I challenge her.
You're all talk, no action.
Ain't no way an open water swim like that. No way. What say you, Parker?
Mother, you're all talk, no action. And
so you don't think she could do it?
I don't know.
You have to have an opinion.
I mean, probably. She does work out on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm. So swimming is a different ballgame.
Not to mention, last time we checked in, yes, I know. I'm a little muscular than last time. Let's just say I lifted the table, carried it all the way downstairs, no problem. Ha!
Table's a bit of a stretch. It was the middle leaf of a table, but it still wasn't impressive.
Table,
impressive.
Whatever. What? All right.
All right, Parker, tell us, who are we going to meet this week?
This week, we're going to be interviewing someone near and dear to my heart who works for the Atlanta Braves Radio Network, doing the pre, half, and post-game show. Mr. Kevin, the Frozen Rope, McAlpin. So, tune in on Tuesday to see how that goes.
Not to be confused with Braves Frozen Fanta from McDonald's.
Dad, that joke was so funny, I forgot to laugh.
I'll remind you later.
Again, so funny, I forgot to laugh. All right. I guess that wraps up another high-octane edition of the Fan and Fanatic Pep Rally. Game, set, match. Later, fans.